One of the requirements in the statement of financial position is to be able to obtain the ending balance of the equity, which can be acquired in the preparing the
Statement of changes in equity. The SCE is prepared to meet the requirement of the readers to understand the transactions that cause the movements in equity accounts. All changes, whether increases or decreases to the owner's interest in the company during the period, are reported here. It summarizes the equity transactions with the owners of the business that could occur during the year. The SCE is a statement dated for the year ended. The report shows a reconciliation of the beginning and ending balances of the equity accounts. There are three forms of business organization according to ownership: the single or sole proprietorship, partnership, and corporation. They determine the presentation of the statement of changes in equity and equity portion of the SFP. They differ in terms of number of ownership, legal personality of the business, and the ease of transferability of ownership.
The difference between sole, partnership, and corporation when it comes to number of ownership is that sole is owned by only one person. Partnership is owned by two or more persons. Corporation is owned by mainly persons. When it comes to legal personality of the business, sole is not separated from the owner. Also, partnership is not separated from this owner. But corporation is separated and distinct from the owners. When it comes to ease of transferability of ownership, sole is easy to transfer to another name for the next owner. Partnership is easy to transfer with proper agreement on its formation. And corporation is easy to transfer the ownership, for example, selling a share.
Partnership is the simplest form of business which one can operate a business run by one person, which there is no legal distinction between the owner and the business entity.
Parts of the statement of changes in equity. First, we have the heading that contains the name of the company, name of the statement, and date of the preparation that emphasizes the wording for the. Second, we have increase to equity that contains net income for the year and additional investment. Additional investment increases the owner's equity by adding investments by the owner. And then the last, we have decreases to equity that contains net loss for the year and withdrawals by the owner. Withdrawals decreases the owner's equity by withdrawing assets by the owner.
Partnership is a business owned by two or more persons who contribute resources into the entity. The partners divide the profits of the business among themselves. In general partnerships, all partners have unlimited liability. In limited partnerships, creditors cannot go after the personal assets of the limited partners.
The statement of changes in partners' equity is used by partnerships instead of the statement of changes in owners' equity. The difference between the two are as follows. First is the title. Instead of owners, partners is used to denote that this is a partnership. There are two or more owners in a partnership. Thus, the changes in the capital amount of each partners is presented. The net income is divided between partners, not always equal based on agreement.
The equity statement for a partnership is called Statement of Partners' Capital. Its function is to explain the changes in each partner's capital and account in total partnership capital during the year.
A corporation is a business organization that has a separate legal personality from its owner. Ownership in a stock corporation is represented by shares of stock. The owners or co-stockholders enjoy limited liability but have limited involvement in the company's operations. The board of directors, an elected group from the stockholders, controls the activities of the corporation. Distribution of income. When a company is organized as a corporation, owners, called the shareholders, do not decrease equity by way of withdrawal. Instead, the corporation distributes the income to the shareholders based on the shares that they have, or the percentage of ownership of the company. The statement of changes in shareholders' equity is used by a corporation instead of a statement of changes in owners' equity. The differences between the two are as follows. The title, instead of owner shareholders, is used to denote that this is a corporation. There are unlimited number of shareholders, but unlike the partnership, the names of the shareholders are not indicated here. Instead, the corporation keeps an official list with the corporate secretary. The capital account is called share capital, just like owners being shareholders. Instead of additional investment, share issuances happens when shares are sold to shareholders, increases the share capital of a corporation. Instead of withdrawals, distribution of net income to shareholders decreases the capital of the corporation.